Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Green Lantern, Rayner, from the Blackest Night Build-A-Figure wave. As always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the box. The front of the box looks like the side, the back, the other side, top, and bottom. Alright, now let's take a look at the figure outside the box. As always, they do come with the cards. The front of the card looks like the back of the card. It does come with these other accessories here. It does come with a green lantern. No pun intended. It's clear. There you go. Not much going on. A little simple, clean design to it. There you go. You can see that right there. And it does stand on its own. And it does come with a big, really long sword. And it is clear a little bit. There you go. You can see more detail right there. And since this is the third part of the Atrocitus Build-A-Figure wave, it does come with a torso for Atrocitus. So again, I'm not going to show too much about it because again, I will be making a video, with the finished product in terms of building Atrocitus, but it does come with this portion right here. So now let's take a look at here, Mr. Kyle Rayner, and he looks very good, man. Very, very cool. Head sculpture looks very, very good. Not as good as the other ones, but again, clean looking head sculpture. The paint's good. It does have white eyes, and you know me with white eyes, I'm a sucker for it. The hair sculpture, very, very good. I really like the hair sculpture. The paint is good. One thing I do have to give it a negative, though, is if you notice the two-tone paint color looks really off. So the skin color is different than the face, so it looks really... I'll be honest, it looks weird. It does look weird, but it is what it is. The mask of the Green Lantern, again, looks clean, not much going on. The paint job on his lips looks good. Again, cool. In terms of the sculpture, it's clean looking, not much going on. Paint, it's good. Head articulation, very good left and right, up and down is very good as well, too. So, unfortunately, the head sculpture, not much going on. Same with the paint. And I do have to fault it, though, the face, it just painted, this two different paints right there. It's a lighter on the face, and then on the neck, it's a lot darker. So, not a big deal, but something that I noticed. Shoulder articulation, good. Elbows, good. Bicep, good. It's a little stiff right now. And then for wrist, good. And then his right hand does have the Green Lantern ring. So in terms of the articulation of the arms, good. In terms of the design, not much going on to it. It does have a textured feel to it throughout the whole entire body. Even on the back as well, too. You can see that textured material. Similar to, you can definitely see it here, feel it. Atrocitus, that textured material, same here on the back, too. So everything, actually, this whole entire figure has a textured material to it. But in terms of the actual paint itself, it looks clean though. It looks clean, can't complain on it. Torso, it's actually really, really good. And I gotta say, though, cool, clean-looking Kyle Rayner figure, man. I do like the Green Lantern logo right there. It kind of has a matte look to it. But that's a clean-looking figure, man. I can't hate on it. It looks good. Paint it's good. I dig it, man. Everybody looks good. Take a look at the leg articulation. Good. Knees, good. Ankles, good. And then toes, good. In terms of the sculpture of the legs, same thing as just the arms, or the upper body, I should say, has that textured look to it. The sculpture on the legs is not as well defined as the other ones, but it's feasible, it's passable. The boots, again, very clean, not much going on, just one solid paint. So, overall, I gotta say, though, it's a cool looking figure, man. It's Kyle Rayner, it looks good, it's clean looking. That's pretty much it. And I know I sound kind of disappointed, it's because... not that I'm disappointed, it's just that this whole entire wave for the Blackest Night Build-A-Figure wave. All the other figures are so defined. There's so much going on. And then you have Kyle Rayner here, which, again, it's cool, but there's not much going on to the figure. And again, it's not a bad figure. I like the figure. But compared to the other ones in this line, yeah, this one doesn't really stand out. After you see the other ones, which is, Batman, Deathstorm, and Black Lantern of Superman, when you see those and you see this one, you're kind of like, this is cool, but it kind of doesn't... It stands out in the wrong way, if that makes sense. I'm hoping it makes sense. But again, I want to make this clear. I like this figure. It's great to have this figure, especially Kyle Rayner. Another Green Lantern, finally. So we get another Green Lantern. So I like this figure. I really dig it. And again, I'm a fan of the Green Lantern after reading Jeff Johns Omnibus. And I'm glad they made a Kyle Rayner figure. But the main question is... Sorry, I'm putting him in the stand. The main question is this worth your purchase? I think for this one by itself, is this worth your purchase of $25? Personally, I think this is a tough one. I like the figure, don't get me wrong. The only reason a lot of people are going to buy this one mainly is going to be probably because of Atrocitus. But if I had to judge this figure by itself, meaning if this one just came out by itself for, let's say, $20. Let's say this figure came out without the Build-A-Figure, just $20 for the accessories, right? And the figure itself, I think for $20 by itself, I think it would have been like, okay, if you're a huge fan, definitely get it for retail. If not, you can maybe wait for a sale. If that makes sense, what I'm trying to indicate. I like the figure. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a cool figure. I'm glad they made Kyle Rayner. It looks good, but I think to me, there's not much else going on with it. It's a plain looking figure, and I think if this was retail of $20, and like I said, and when he came with the accessories, no Build-A-Figure, I probably would say maybe wait for a sale for like $15. I wouldn't be surprised it'll go that low, $15. Similar to John Stewart, I would say kind of wait a little bit. It's a cool looking figure, but to me, it doesn't really stand out to me. But again, this is a Build-A-Figure. You can't get Kyle Rayner by itself. You have to get it for the Build-A-Figure. So the main question is it worth $25? Personally, I would definitely get it now. I say it now because I have not seen the Blackest Night wave at all, any store. At GameStops that I've gone to, Walmart or Target, I have not seen any of them. Not a single one at any store. And these been out for a while. So I'm saying this so that way you guys can know. If you guys see it online, definitely get it. If you want to get Atrocitus, definitely get this one. You might have to get it retail, but definitely get it, because if you want to get Atrocitus, you have to get this figure. And I have not seen it. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those figures where if you miss out, you're SOL. But overall, cool figure for me. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with this figure? Do you plan on purchasing this figure? Or did you really purchase this figure? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So it includes an overview of Kyle Rayner, or the Green Lantern Kyle Rayner from the Blackest Night Build-A-Figure wave, and on to the next one.